Good morning, beautiful people. Guess what? Get your coffee, your tea, your water, your orange juice, whatever you drinking, and a little bit of me this morning. Because guess what? If you open up these two wonderful things this morning, you've already started out with the blessing for today. And my prayer for you is that you continue on to receive blessings throughout the day, no matter how big or how small. But not only that, that you're able to recognize some of those blessings so that you can be humble and grateful. So the universe will open up and pour out more blessings, and you have room enough to receive. So good morning. Good Monday morning. Good morning, Michelle. Good morning, beautiful. How are you this morning? And while I'm sitting here trying to gather up my thoughts again this morning, I got a song for us. So I'm sorry, but let's go. I tried to call you back, Michelle. Good morning, cousin Nikki. I'm accepting them Cabbage Patch love and hugs. Thank you, cousin Nikki. Peace. She said she stay in her lane. I hope you guys heard it because she said, hey, listen, I stay in my lane. I stay in my lane. I don't say too much. I just stay in my lane. I just stay in my lane. I try to stay in my lane. So I see, Michelle, you said I had a rough weekend. I understand. I got one of the texts. I did try to call back. As you can see, I was trying to get myself together for this week as well. Um, you still made it. And that's the whole thing. You still made it, regardless of what happened over the weekend. No, regardless of how rough it was. Guess what? You muscled through and you made it. Not just here this morning, but just woke. You woke up this morning. You got another day to get it right. It's okay. It's okay. Look at there. And she said, yeah. And I'm still blessed. So I got our affirmations for the weekend, as well as a card from the Law of Attraction and a fairy tarot card. So Saturday's affirmation says, everyone I meet today has my best interest at heart. Everyone I meet today has my best interest at heart. Happy Monday, Alex. Good morning, gorgeous. My Saturday was I went to Chuck E. Cheese, but the funny thing, it says everyone I meet today has my best interest at heart. I would hope so. I'm just gonna accept that because I would hope so. I would hope that the people that we run across and that we engage with, not just on a daily basis, but the ones that we run across, they have our best interests at heart. Because strangers give out the best information, anyways. So. Yesterday's affirmation says, I take loving care of the earth, and the earth loves me in return. I take loving care of the earth, and the earth loves me in return. And the reason that I can relate to this because my mom gardens. And so no matter where we have lived, Florida here, she has always tried to start a garden. And regardless of the conditions or whatever the case may be, the earth loves her back. When she plants into the earth to reap a harvest, usually the earth loves her back. And so she cares for plants, and she got rose bushes and, and peach trees and all kind of stuff because she loves the earth. And guess what? It loves her back because it gives her stuff back. We eat cucumbers out our garden. We eat tomatoes out our garden. We eat cabbage out our garden. We eat from her garden. So, the earth is taking care of not just her for being kind to her, but us, all of us. I mean, this whole household. So I'm grateful for that. And today's affirmation says, I bring the perfect partner into my life, and they accept me exactly as I am. I bring the perfect partner into my life, and they accept me exactly as I am. That's funny. Because you know what? I'm I'm I- well, I'm always honest with you guys, regardless. Over the weekend, it says I bring the perfect partner into my life. And over the weekend I received this song from my ex-husband. Well, he ain't even my ex-husband yet, but the and the song said, you deserve better than me. So with that being said, I bring the perfect partner into my life that's going to accept me exactly the way I am. So I'm using the momentum of what he said to me, that I deserve better than him, to bring and manifest a better partner for me. So I'm accepting that today. Because everybody don't need a better partner, but I need a better partner. And I don't even want to call him like I said, he's not a bad person. He just did bad things. He did bad things. He wasn't a kind and gentle person that I needed. And so I have finally gotten to the point, you guys, where I'm able to hold a conversation with him without wanting to choke all the life out of his whole soul. Um, and so he tiptoe around conversations. I don't talk to him that often. Maybe once every 3 months or so. I've been trying to get him to participate a little bit with the grandbaby Damier, Aji's baby. And but sometimes we really don't know how death do us. You know what I'm saying? For real. And I'm not completely bounced back from it, but I know it did him bad. Okay. And so I still, regardless of us not being an item, I still pray for him. Because that's a bad spot to be in sometimes. Um, in the midst of, like I said, me losing both of my grandmothers and Aji. He lost Aji and his brother. So, you know. I can't replace that. So the card for today says, my life is unlimited in every respect. My life is unlimited in every respect. Holy crap. It says, I recognize that I am unlimited in all the facets of my life. I see my financial balance as unlimited. So nothing I am choosing is limited by money. For for I know I am a magnet and I attract whatever level of prosperity, health, and relationships I choose. It says, I am unlimited in all facets of my life. I see my financial balance as unlimited. Nothing I am choosing is limited by money, for I know I am a magnet and I attract whatever level of prosperity, health, and relationships I choose. Now, it's funny because the card of the day says, I bring the perfect partner into my life. And this one said, I attract whatever level of prosperity, health, and relationships I choose. Did y'all put that together? Do y'all need me to put it together for you right quick? I bring the perfect partner into my life. I attract whatever level of partnership or relationship I want to choose. I'm taking that today. Prosperity. We worry about money. I did some work. I told you guys I take classes and stuff and follow other people too. And over the weekend, because I told you guys I was in this 3-week class. And Saturday, they did some profound breath work, breathing. We did breath work for a complete hour. Let me tell you something. I had Maddie doing breath work with me, right? She was doing meditation breath work with me. She fell asleep. Had just woken up though. She had just woken up maybe an hour before we decided to get started. And we got started with the breath work. And she went right back to sleep and slept another hour and a half. Me, on the other hand, it was so profound. It was so eye-opening because some of the questions that came up in between there made me realize that, hey, yep, you need to don't and I'm not hard on myself. I don't feel no particular way about where I am at the moment. I don't feel like, oh, things aren't moving as fast or whatever the case may be. I don't have any regrets for anything that I've done. I am starting to lose those things. I'm starting to lose the memory of a whole lot of stuff. Not because I'm getting dementia, it's just because it's not even important in my life anymore. So you go back down memory lane and get to talking to me, and I probably be looking at you like I can probably visualize maybe the era you talking about, but I probably ain't. I mean, a lot of that stuff that left my brain. I'm making room for new stuff in this brain. I'm making room for the life that I want. I'm making room for me in this brain. I don't want to cloud it up with other people's stuff. I did that. I'm almost 50 years old. I did that. I clouded it up with kids, relationships, marriage, blah, 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 this and this. Now, I first want to be the best version of myself And I want whoever I attach to this time to be themselves and to be able to fall in love with somebody purely for who they are, their conversation, what they bring to the table as well. We both should be able to sustain life with or without one another. I see so many of these things on Facebook where relationships, and obviously this is where it's going this week, where relationships, they talk about females in these relationships and males in the relationships and all of this stuff. I don't know what a perfect partner is. I know somebody that should just respect me and treat me like they want to be treated. I think that and I've always felt like this. I should be able to take care of myself. He should be able to take care of himself. And if we can't properly do those things, we shouldn't be in a relationship together. So, therefore, whenever I want to walk away, I should be fine. And whenever he wants to walk away, he should be fine too. That is just me. I'm not saying that that's how relationships go. That's not how people think or whatever. But I noticed that a lot of people, hey, he got to be paying your bills. He got to be blah, 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 this and this. First of all, you got to be taking care of yourself before you require somebody to do all of those things for you. And then, okay, if he paying all your bills, he got to be able to sustain paying his bills and paying your bills, or is he able to go ahead and move in with you so that he can just pay one set of bills? And then what kind of submission are you going to be in when he comes in and he's paying all these bills? See, these are the things that we don't ask ourselves. We want these relationships, but we don't really want to, be honest in these relationships, even with ourselves. Because guess what? When you bring in somebody else, you combine control of what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Because you're respectful. You're still an individual, but you're an individual connected in a relationship. And so that means that you don't think just for yourself anymore. You think for your partner as well. And it's supposed to be vice versa. But we get in so many relationships where that ain't the thing either. We think about our partner, they don't be thinking about our ass. I'm just saying. Or maybe it was just my relationship. He thought about my ass on my birthday, Christmas, and not even Valentine's Day, because that's his birthday. Maybe Sweetest Day. Like, I mean, I'm just saying. I don't feel no kind of way, you guys. I'm just saying. Sometimes we shortchange ourselves in relationships. We allow people to give us the bare minimum because that's what we feel like we deserve. And I'm not saying to go out here and be having your hand in people's pocket, but when people in any kind of relationship, they're supposed to enhance you. Like, I think about my friends. Say I go in the store and I see these shirts or whatever the case may be, and I'm like, matter of fact, we got matching shirts to wear to Cabo. Ain't that right, Alex? We have matching shirts to wear to Florida. Because if I see some, let me go ahead and buy this. You get it? Because guess what? I'm thinking about my friend. We get ready to go somewhere. And so, do people really be thinking about you like that? And that's what you expect out of a relationship. It don't cost you that much money. Oh, a $20 shirt, a $5 shirt, a blah, 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 this and this. But guess what? The thought counts. And so I don't know what people look at guys or relationships as, or whatever the case may be. I look at them as enhancements for me and them as well. Because when we're connected, we're supposed to help one another. And if that's not what's going on, red flag on the plate, I don't know what to tell you. I'm not saying he's supposed to come in here and just, he got to be paying my bills. He got to be blah, blah, blah. Who comes in and just start paying y'all bills like that. I want to meet somebody that they just come in and just start paying bills. I want the best for you. Just start paying your bills because you gave me some of your coup. And I know y'all probably like she talking shit this morning, but guess what? I thought fair exchange wasn't no robbery. I'm just saying. It be like that sometimes. When we listen to these older women sometimes and you got to get paid for it. No, you got to take care of yourself. That's what you got to do. If you're going to be a prostitute or whatever, do whatever you want to do and you can get paid for it. But if you out here trying to make normal relationships and carrying on, then guess what? Be able to take care of yourself or don't get in a relationship. Because we can't expect people to take care of us and take care of themselves. That's a whole lot until they decide that, hey, we're going to be an item and a couple together and we're going to mend our things together and we are going to take care of one another. Not just, I'm just going to take care of you. And I see that so often that people just feel like you're supposed to take care of them. I don't know how that works. I wasn't brought up like that. I wasn't brought up where a guy was supposed to come sweep me off my feet and he was supposed to take care of me or whatever. And I grew up with my dad and my granddad and all of those things. They said work hard for what you want, get what you want. And when you get in a relationship, he's supposed to be a plus. That was the advice I was given. He's supposed to be a plus. That means he's supposed to add value to you and the relationship. And if he's not doing that, then good morning. So it's funny because guess what? The first day of summer coming up here. We got the ace of summer, you guys. It's beautiful. I like this card. It says, open your heart to love. The beginning of a new intimate relationship. Here we go. They can't be lying. They keep saying the same thing. It says, open your heart to love, the beginning of a new intimate relationship, or the rebirth of a current one, the awakening of psychic abilities, or spiritual epiphanies. Okay. The whole damn live this morning been about relationships. The whole live. From the affirmation of the day to the law of attraction to now the card. The beginning of a new intimate relationship or the rebirth of a current one. Some people are able to fix what they got going on. And guess what? Some people leave and find something new. And so I'm really looking forward to whatever it is, whomever it is, whatever new relationships that they decide to bestow upon me. I'm not currently in a relationship, so I don't have the rebirth of a current one. Yeah, I don't even know what kind of flips or tricks he could do for me to have a rebirth of that. No. But I can honestly say, even with the takeaway, I'm not mad at him. I'm hurt we ended up the way that we did, but I'm not mad at him. So great day ahead, Phoenix. Great day ahead. So the Ace of Summer says, this card indicates that a very rewarding and joyful relationship is about to begin. It may be with a new person who enters your life, or it can represent a new phase of emotional intimacy with a current partner. In order to attain fulfillment in your emotional life, you must first open your heart to love. This includes believing in yourself and your worthiness to be loved. When faced with an outpouring of affection, allow love to flow freely from your heart, knowing that you deserve it in return. And a lot of us don't feel like that sometimes. I have been so broken and so hurt and so mad that I didn't think that I probably deserve love. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh, I'm so mean and I don't want to display. You know how they say hurt people bleed on other people? I probably would have bled on somebody. I probably was toxic and all kind of things. And I asked that I take the opportunity to heal myself before I decide to get into another relationship with somebody else. I needed to know, first of all, exactly what it is that I'm looking for in somebody. I went from having kids to being a wife, to being a wife, to be, you know what I'm saying, a mommy and a wife. I didn't know what I wanted. So I kept attracting the same kind of relationships, the same kind of. So I had to take an opportunity to heal myself first, because I had been in so many toxic relationships, or it wasn't even so many. It was the ones that I had been in was toxic. They were wanting to control. Hey, we had to throw hands, all kind of stuff. And then when I realized my value, when I realized who I am, when I realized, hey, I deserve so much more, why would I settle for anything less? What am I doing? Hold up. I'm the captain of this ship. I'm allowing this shit to happen. So I started to change shit, even my relationships. It says the card can also indicate the awakening of new psychic abilities or spiritual epiphanies. Watch for signs from the fairies and allow your intuition to guide you through your current situation. Our fairy friend stands at the base of the Chalice Well in Glastonbury, where the Holy Grail is said to have been buried by Joseph of Arimathea, a disciple of Jesus. So I don't know why they put that last part there, but it's just telling you where she's standing at. It says a message of love, flirtation, empathy for those around you, very close platonic relationships, finding a new home. I have currently been alone for a couple of years now. My heart is pure of love. I understand everything that I went through. And I am ready to accept the person that's for me. Good morning.
Good morning.
So therefore, whatever relationship, look, they just see your hand. He like, look, he here. Look.
Hey. Good morning, y'all.
Look, they got there. Y'all finally got to see him, huh?
Yeah.
Versus popping up.
Yeah. I'm gonna get this truck.
All right. So, I'm open to being in whatever no, not whatever. I am open to a loving relationship. And whatever that looks like to me and that other person. But I will not settle. I will not ignore the red flags. I will not do those things. I know what I want now. And I'm glad that I was able to heal and open my eyes, Phoenix, for real. Because when Beyonce say drunk in love, baby, I'm watching somebody doing that right now. Chasing a man that's married to somebody else it's crazy. Like, how do we get this fog over our eyes that we don't see if somebody is really mistreating us? or you keep going back to the person that's wanting to be with everybody else but you. And we accept that as if we don't deserve better. As if there's not another person out there in this world for us. Or are you just scared of being alone? You have to be honest with yourself though. Because I'm going to say mine was probably out of fear of being alone. I left my home with my mom at 17 years old, and I left that house with a baby. So I had never been alone. I've always had a guy friend or whatever the case may be. I've never been alone, and I've been married twice. So when I finally had to get alone and sit with myself, oh, that's transcending right there, baby. When I got the opportunity to look at me and the relationship that I was in at the time, because at the time I was married. Oh, wait a minute. When you start minusing those kids and you start minusing some of those responsibilities and you get the opportunity to really look at what you're in, you like, this ain't what I want. This ain't what I'm doing. And then I started to move around because I knew that I deserved better and that I wanted better. And so regardless of what relationship you're in, you are the captain of the ship. So if you don't feel like you're being respected, if you don't feel like somebody is being loyal to you, if you don't feel the love in which you want to give out, because the funny thing is I didn't feel the love that I wanted to give out. I am so loving, regardless of how mean I look or whatever. But baby, when I love somebody, I love that hell out their ass. I want to be around you. I want to cuddle. I want all those things. But I want somebody that wants those things with me too. Not to treat me like a new toy and be like, hey, yeah, I like it right now. And then 5 months down the road, you're like, shit, because I want to do this with somebody else. Go do that with somebody else. Just don't waste my time. I value who I am now. I know what I bring to the table. I know what I bring to a relationship. And I value that. And so I'm not going to shortchange myself for nobody. And neither should you. It's Monday. The song that started out this week said, I don't say too much. I just stay in my lane. I just stay in my lane. I don't say too much. I just stay in my lane. Stay in your lane. Do your thing and stay in your lane. Because that's what we're supposed to be doing. You help people as they come in your lane so that they can get out your lane and get back in theirs. You don't got to think too much. Just stay in your lane. I love you guys so very much. And I don't have to tell you to be the highest version of yourself, because you are going to be the highest version of yourself today and this week. And things are going to be great. Regardless of how we see them, they are going to turn out exactly the way they need to. And so with that being said, let's start this Monday out. Have a great day. I love you guys so very much. Y'all know I'm leaving Thursday morning. So I'm assuming that I'll probably do a video Wednesday night for the Thursday morning, because I won't be able to do the live Thursday morning because I'll be at the airport. But Friday I will be doing 3 card readings. It's gonna probably be a little different, and I don't know how, but they said it's gonna be a little different. I'm gonna do 3 card readings from Cabo. See if I can get us some of this Cabo going on. So I don't know how the Wi-Fi is going to work there. And so my plan is, cross my fingers, to do 3 card readings in Cabo on Friday. So with that being said, I love you guys, and I will see you right here tomorrow morning for the card of the day. Go out, be blessed, because you already are. You woke up this morning. I love you guys. Bye-bye.